Right, Scott, congratulations. You won yesterday. Do you think you've won the competition?
I've won yesterday.
Okay. Tell us about that flight. How was it?
I have about a 200 point lead overall in the results, and it's quite likely that we'll have another competition day.
Yeah.
So in the nearer future, given that we've got one more day, then the strategy is going to be to maintain the point spread, and don't have to be first or fastest or take any risks. It's just about making sure that the other guys, who are quite good and capable pilots, can't get a large point spread on me. And if that's the case, well then yes, I can win this competition.
And what was the flying like yesterday? How did it take us through that flight?
There's reports of a 90 pilot thermal straight after the start gate. Thankfully I wasn't in that. I took the second gate instead, right. And we had 30 or so pilots racing together. Had some quite strong thermals yesterday, and more winds than we've had on any other competition day. So yesterday was we had headwind legs and downwind legs zigzag through the valley because we've had some risks of storms on the previous days, and at the end of yesterday we did get storms again. So we're racing up and down the valley, headwind, tailwind. It was very important to take some very good climbs, headwind legs, and take turn points quite low, going headwind, and high going tailwind. And, those sort of little things help to make a bit of difference on time. And having some people out in front, we quite rapidly caught the people from the first gaggle, and caught up to just under the very fastest guys of the first clock. We're just under them, going on to final.
Mm-hmm. So you've done that on both tasks you've won. You've taken the second start gate.
Yes.
So is that generally how you race?
No, that's always a decision to be made on the day, based on the conditions, the risks of having a stop task, the quality of pilots that are around to take one gate or another, and of course how long the task is, because it's very important that you're able to catch the people who are ahead. And we didn't quite manage to catch them. I was 5 minutes behind the first guy who arrived over the goal line, and that means that I can't get 1,000 points for the day. That the best points are when you can leave the latest that you possibly can and arrive over the goal line just in front of the other guys. So you want to be in goal first, is the way that the points work best.
And how does the flying you're doing here differ to what you do in Australia? Where do you live in Australia?
I live in Newcastle, Australia,
right.
Which is a very pretty city with some very good flying close into town. We do a lot of dune soaring and the like in training gliders, which is very good fun.
Yeah.
We race topless gliders up and down the coast doing cross-country runs. We have mountains close by. We can do some good cross-country through some lower hills compared to the mountains here, but it's good country. We race quite a lot in conditions like this in Bright and Mount Beauty area in Victoria, and this sort of area, unlike the Alps further like into Austria, you can get quite low and charge along a good pace here, expecting to get a good thermal from regardless of the altitudes that you're at. The valleys are working quite well here, and this is quite a lot like flying at home.